You added an MCP server to your editor, and suddenly your AI could read files, hit APIs, run queries. Feels like magic. It's not. It's a menu. Here's the whole idea in one picture. Your agent walks into a restaurant, it can't see the kitchen, doesn't know the recipes, so it asks for the menu. The menu lists what's available, each dish with a name and a description. The agent picks one. The kitchen cooks it. That's MCP. The agent is the diner. The server is the kitchen. And the menu? The menu is the part nobody explains. So let's read it. Before MCP, every tool was a one-off. Want your AI to read GitHub? Write custom glue, Slack, more glue. Your database? You get it. Anthropic put it plainly when they shipped MCP in late 2024. Every new data source needed its own custom implementation. Connecting things just didn't scale. The math is brutal. Every model times every tool. That's a wall of integrations nobody wants to maintain. So MCP is one open standard for an AI app to talk to any tool, not a model feature, not a magic trick baked into the AI. A protocol, a shared format, so any client can talk to any server. Write it once on each side. Done. 3 players. The host is the app you're using, your editor, your chat client. It runs the AI and holds the conversation. Inside it lives a client, and that client opens one dedicated line to a server. One client, one server. The server is the thing with the tools. It might be a tiny program on your laptop or a service across the internet. The host runs the model. The server owns the kitchen. They never get confused about whose job is whose. First, a handshake. The client says hello with a message called initialize. Here's my version, here's what I support. The server says hello back. Here's mine, and here's what I can do. Maybe I offer tools, maybe prompts, maybe files. Both sides now agree on the rules. Only then does the real conversation start. Now the good part, discovery. The client sends exactly one request, tools list, and it's basically asking, what can you do? The server answers with an array of tools. That's the menu. Every entry is a tool the agent is now allowed to use. No guessing, no hard coding. The agent finds out what's possible at runtime by asking. That's the whole discovery in the title. One question, one list back. So, what's actually in one menu item? 3 fields that matter. A name, the unique handle, like get weather. A description, plain English, what it does. And an input schema, a JSON schema spelling out the arguments it expects. That's a tool declaration. Name, description, schema. The server is literally writing down, in machine-readable form, here's a thing you can call, and here's how. 2 of those fields do something sneaky. Watch. That description? It's not documentation for you. It's a prompt for the model. The model reads it to decide whether this tool is the right one for the job. A vague description and the model picks wrong. The text is the interface. Write it like the model is reading it, because it is. And the input schema? That's not a suggestion. It's a contract. It defines the exact shape of the arguments, which fields, which types, which ones are required. The runtime checks the model's request against it before anything runs. Description tells the model what. Schema enforces how. Here's where it clicks. That list of tools doesn't just sit in the client. It gets handed to the model as part of its context, the available tools for this turn. So when you ask your agent something, it isn't psychic. It's looking at a menu that got injected right next to your message. The model only knows a tool exists because the server declared it and the client passed it along. No menu, no tools. Simple as that. The model picks a tool. Now the client sends a second message, tools call, with the name and the arguments the model filled in. The server runs it, talks to the real API or database, and sends back a result. If something breaks, it flags an error flag so the model can actually see what went wrong and try again. That result flows back into the context, and the loop continues. Ask, list, call, answer. And here's the part everyone gets backwards. The same reveal from our agent video. The model never calls the tool. It just emits a request that says, use this one, with these arguments. The client makes the actual call. The server does the actual work. The model picks from the menu. It never walks into the kitchen. Enough theory, let's wire one up for real. This is all it takes. A few lines of JSON in your editor's config, a name for the server and the command that launches it. Save it, and your editor spawns that server in the background. No SDK, no glue code, just a command. The moment it connects, your editor fires off that handshake, then asks tools list. The server answers with its menu, every tool with a name, a description, and a schema, and just like that, they show up. Your agent can now see tools that didn't exist to it 1 second ago. Now you ask a question. The model reads the menu, picks a tool, and fills in the arguments. Your editor sends tools call, the server runs it, and the answer lands right back in your chat. That's the entire loop, and you wrote 4 lines to get it. Quick aside, how do these messages travel? 2 ways. Either the client launches the server as a local process and pipes text in and out, or it talks to a remote server over HTTP. Same menu, different pipe. So why standardize all this? Go back to that wall of integrations. Every model wired to every tool. Make the menu format a standard, and the wall collapses. Build one server, every AI app can use it. Build one client, it talks to every server. The whole industry agreed fast. Within months, the other big labs adopted it too. So that's MCP, actually. A handshake, a menu, and a call. Discovery is asking what's on the menu. Declaration is how each item is written down, and the model still never touches the kitchen. Next in the series, why the model emits JSON it literally can't break. That's structured output. Subscribe and we'll decode it, bit by bit.